Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap that like button so you don't miss out on fun stories like this. Ever wonder what goes on behind the scenes when actors have to chug alcohol or ooze blood on camera? And the Vampire Diaries gave rise to its own legends, not just among fans, but on the set itself, thanks to some unusual stand-ins for bourbon, and yes, blood. On screen, the Salvatore brothers were always reaching for a glass of rich amber bourbon to ease their supernatural lows. But leave it to the magic of TV. The actors weren't down in real spirits. Instead, iced tea filled the iconic tumblers. And that seems harmless enough, right? Paul Wesley, who played the brooding Stefan, learned otherwise, who couldn't just. During the first season, he found himself unable to sleep night after night. He chalked it up to nerves, but it turned out he was simply buzzed on caffeine from all that iced tea. Imagine signing on to be a vampire only to have your biggest enemy be a sleepless night. Thankfully, the show swapped in decaf iced tea for the later seasons, sparing the cast countless cups of late night regret. However, most fans had no idea just how unappetizing those blood-soaked scenes could be. Kayla Ewell, who played Vicky Donovan, shared a particularly sticky memory. When her character transformed into a vampire, the blood she had to swish around was mostly Hershey's chocolate syrup and water. If you think that sounds like a free dessert, think again. Kayla described the concoction as unbelievably sweet and
not in a good way.
Imagine holding mouthfuls of gooey chocolate for take after take. And chocolate may be heavenly, but after a few hours, even a chocoholic would be running for a toothbrush. As the show evolved, it kept experimenting with new recipes. Corn syrup, peppermint, you name it. Safe to eat. Sure. Tasty after 12 straight hours of filming. Not so much that I want to, not so much. It's a little ironic that on a show about the undead, it was fake iced tea and chocolate syrup that left the cast looking for a remedy. At least the moral of this story is simple. If you ever become a vampire, stock up on decaf and avoid dessert for dinner. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,